My name is Henry Benach. I was born in Cleveland, Ohio in 1951. My family was not very religious, but they had me attend a religious synagogue. My grandfather and his father had come to Cleveland from the Ukraine and started the synagogue. And as a boy, I would attend the synagogue. Every Saturday morning, I would walk to the synagogue, no matter how bad the weather was. If it was snowing or raining on Saturday morning, I would go there. And the service started at 8 o'clock, and I'd go until noon, and then walk home every Saturday. I really didn't like school that much, and aside from going to school every day, when I was 8 years old, I would wait for a bus after school, and the bus would take me to the Hebrew school, and to the Hebrew school from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 7 o'clock at night. I did that from the time I was 8 years old until the time I was 13 years of age. And when I turned 13, I had my bar mitzvah. I remember that I was on the bus one time and I heard a boy say the words, Jesus Christ. I didn't know what that was, never heard of that before. So I went home and asked my mother, and she said, that's not for you, that's for Gentiles, for Christians. Stay away from those people, they persecute Jews. And I was curious why I couldn't know anything about him. So I began to watch movies about Jesus and began to find out that Jesus would heal people and give them peace. And I knew I needed that in my life. I didn't know what I needed, but I came to a place in my life where I really came to a place of belief that Jesus was the Messiah. When I was 13, I had my bar mitzvah, the son of the commandment, and I was a man in the Jewish religion. And I decided that I really didn't want to go back to the synagogue. Instead, I had in my mind what I really wanted to do was be rich. And so I tried to find every way I could to do that. I got involved in Buddhism. After high school, I got involved in the study of psychology. I thought perhaps that's what I want to do. My mother had sent me to a psychologist because I had ridden a Harley-Davidson motorcycle up the stairs and out the door. And the door was still closed when I went up the stairs, and Mother thought I needed psychological help, so she sent me to a psychologist, and I found out this man charged a lot of money. And I thought, this is great, I can do this, and so I became a psychologist. I studied psychology. But after 3 years of college, I decided that wasn't what I wanted to do. I thought, well, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I decided that I liked music so much that I'd become a disc jockey, a rock and roll disc jockey. I got my first job in a small town in West Virginia, and from there we moved back to Cleveland, then to Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama. One day these two guys came to my house and they had their shirts and ties and parked their bicycles outside. They were Mormons, and I invited them to come in. I studied with them for a year and decided that wasn't what I wanted to do either. But one day on a Saturday, a lady called my house, and with the wrong number, 3 times, invited me the 3rd time to come to church. And that Saturday, my wife and I came. I had a beard and mustache and a big head of hair that I called a Jufro. And the pastor preached, and for the first time I realized that the Messiah of the Old Testament was the Jesus of the New Testament. I trusted him as my personal Savior. It changed my life, and I'm so thankful that I came to know him as my Savior. I'm so glad that now I can serve him with my life. God bless you.